What the hell was that? That's a great way to start the show. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Backseat podcast. I am Adam. We have Henry here as per usual. We also have two special guests. My girlfriend Ivy is here, and
Hello.
Henry's sister Issa.
Hello.
We get the other half of us probably to complain about us.
What is this inquisition? Ugh.
Sorry, I was pulling up Twitch. I don't know how this works.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm okay. Sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. Well, I think we better go ahead.
Oh, you're
Hey.
welcome. It was fun to do. I love doing stuff like that.
Well, it really did.
Oh,
Thank
awesome.
you. Thank you very much. Seriously, I've been watching you do this. It's been awesome. Fun fact: when Andrew and I had a YouTube channel, which is now my YouTube channel, Ivy did all the thumbnails, all the graphics, everything for that too. So she's very experienced, and she's gotten a lot better.
Yeah, it was good practice.
They really do. I really like the old mic on it, but I've been more into like a vintage style lately. So whatever. Yeah, it's really So thank you again, Ivy. Big
You're
thanks.
welcome.
Mhm.
Yeah. Thank
Or
you.
if you need any floor plans done, any 3D rendering,
Right, I do.
any of your
Interior
interior design needs. She is
Yeah.
a licensed, and I'm staring. Her degree is staring me in the face every time I look up.
I can remove it if you want me to. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. No, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
But seriously, if you guys need anything done like that, please go ahead, reach out to her. She's great. I have to say that because I'm a boyfriend, but because Henry said it, just makes it even more cool. Really did. I think. Go ahead. Okay, so I think we better do everybody's favorite segment, Adam the Vape Hermit. Because apparently y'all did something fun on Saturday that I was not allowed to go to because I had to work or whatever for money or whatever. So,
Those pesky things.
right.
It was just really hot, you know. It was stupid hot. Like I was miserably like sweaty, and honestly like it was very expensive.
So you don't think it was worth it?
I don't know. I mean, it was definitely cool, like, but I don't know if I'd go back. It's not something I make a habit out of going, just because, like, I mean, I didn't have to pay for the ticket, which was really nice, but yeah, yeah.
And Henry,
Okay,
your
I will
audio is not
say-
going through on Twitch. Nah.
I will say that the frozen peach bellinis were the star of the show. They were delicious and amazing, and definitely saved me. Like,
That sounds so good.
they were so good. It's like they were especially refreshing because of how hot the day was. But like, yeah, I mean,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
There we go. Yeah,
Is your audio back on?
I think so. I think we're
Let me
good now.
check.
I think we're good now. Damn it.
Yep.
That means the entire time no one heard anything else. Quick recap. Shout out Ivy. Thank you for everything that you've done in the logos. She has a portfolio page. Scarborough Fair, everything was good. Thank you, Andrew, for entry feeing everyone in, and thank you Nicole for for having the idea in the first place.
Andrew called us whiny bitches. I said I didn't have to pay for the ticket, Andrew. I'm just saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm glad I didn't go.
Honestly, after the fact thought is like, if I had paid for that ticket, which again, thank you, Andrew. If I had paid for that ticket, I would not have enjoyed that. I would not have enjoyed that event. That was unbelievably expensive. Like, and I didn't buy a lot of things. It was just the food, the drink, and like everything else was just like overpriced as hell.
But Henry showed up late and then immediately started double fisting the peach bellinis.
Double fisting peach bellinis. Listen, Andrew said, "Why not double fist?" And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, Kyle, get me another one.
Yeah, no, both him and Kyle were like Kyle had a cider in one hand and a frozen margarita in the other hand, and he was just like going back and forth between the two. It was, yeah.
That does look good.
Yeah.
Good job double fisting it. That's a good move. Good move, Henry.
Dude, those were good.
Respect.
Those peach bellinis were good. Like, no joke. Those were fantastic.
So what kind of alcohol was in it? Was it vodka?
I think
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was peach schnapps.
I'm pretty sure
I
too.
love peach schnapps.
Because it wasn't too heavy. Like, you couldn't taste the alcohol in it, but like there was tons of like I had pretty much like a hangover without getting drunk afterward because there was so much sugar in it.
No,
Oh, right. Yeah.
no, it was the heat. It was a combination of the heat and the fact that you weren't drinking water. Because if you're just, yeah, I mean, it was too hot for you to not have it drinking water and only alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
In high school, I went to a Warp Tour, and it was on a Dallas black asphalt parking lot. And it was so bad that people were having heat strokes. There were like medical tents everywhere, and they ran out of water. So they were giving away free like peace teas, those really big cans. And so I immediately associate those peach teas with like horrible heat and bad music.
Yeah, Warp Tour quickly became just heat stroke central.
I feel like
I don't
that
know
is-
why they do.
I feel like
I
that
don't
is
know why-
most festivals.
It really is. I don't know why they do festivals in the summer. Maybe it's because then everybody can go because they're off school. But
Yeah.
man, give me one in like the winter or something. I'll go to a concert in January. I don't care.
Actually,
I've
let
done
me
it before.
double check something tomorrow.
Yeah, or like I don't know, like fall, early
Yeah.
spring, something like that. Where
Give me a
it's not,
nice 65 degrees, and I'll be
Yeah.
happy. But no, we got to do it in August in Texas.
Hey,
I think fall is definitely the best time.
Tomorrowland happens in the middle of August through September. The EDM, like the massive EDM festival in Europe.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's not in Texas.
No, it's in Europe, obviously. America does
Yeah.
it backwards, where they do everything in the middle of the summer.
I'm just saying, like any type of event that you have to stand outside in Texas in the middle of August, like July, is the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
It is.
Well,
I think I
yeah.
went to Motley Crue in what was that, July, Ivy?
Oh yeah, and it was an outdoor concert.
Oh God,
It was hot.
Yep.
And then the pyrotechnics. Jesus. If anybody's ever been to a Motley Crue show, holy fire.
It was so cool.
It's hot. I went to see AC/DC in January, and that was great.
Ooh.
Like, that's a great show. And then, of course, all the pyro and the cannons and stuff. And then you walk outside and it's freezing. You're like, oh, man, I'm cooled down now. This is great.
Mm.
Here in Texas, you are stuck outside and you just sweat your ass off for 4 or 5 hours.
It's not pleasant.
Can't stand it sometimes.
Well, now it's hilariously enough, yet again it's raining. So
Oh, yeah.
Right.
every time we do a show, it's raining outside. But at least now, for the time being, when it's not humid, mind you, but around this time, because of the weather we're getting, it's actually pretty nice outside most of the time. It's like a nice 80-ish normally.
Yesterday was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really nice yesterday. I will say though, all this rain is like the humidity is it's like comparable to Miami, and I don't really like it.
I don't either. I can't do humidity.
Miami. Ugh.
I'm remembering when we like laid over in Miami, and I was just absolutely miserable because of how humid it was. Like I don't think that there's anything worse, in my opinion, than humidity.
No,
It's
Miserable.
The hot humidity. Hot humidity sucks. It is the worst because like you're sweating bullets.
humidity, Henry. Is there cold humidity?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
there
like
is.
when it snows.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's dry, right?
I think that cold humidity is easier to breathe because I have really bad asthma, so it like kind of feels nice to breathe it, but I couldn't stay in it for very long. Any kind of humidity can get real miserable real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like whenever we visited Miami or Cuba, it was like Miami. Whenever we visited Miami or Cuba, it was like you would be sweating bullets the entire time, and it's like you're sweating bullets while you're getting water from the air, so it's sticky. It's really sticky, and it doesn't go away because you are still colder than the ambient air around you. So you're just like, oh, kill me. It's
Man, I've played golf. North Carolina is the same way, especially in the dead of summer. I played golf out in North Carolina once in the dead of summer, and I think I gave up about 12 holes in because I was like, this is just miserable. Take me back to the clubhouse. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be outside anymore.
I used to throw shot put and discus because my dad does it and he coached me. And the track meets, okay, so the throwing events are always the first ones in the track meet to start. So we would start at like sometimes 6 or 7 a.m. And it was always so humid that it would be slick on the discus or the shot put. So there were so many injuries. I don't know why they just flip it to make the throwing events like in the end of the track meet or something, because I've hit people in the head on accident with disc. It's bad because it would slip out of the side of your hand because of all the humidity. It would stick to everything, especially metal.
Man, that sounds miserable.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it sucked. And the track meets were just tank top and shorts, and it's either freezing cold or boiling hot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Man, I forgot you did that all throughout high school, Ivy.
Yeah, and even before high school.
Mm-hmm.
Like I started little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, your dad. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good.
I was gonna say her dad's in the Track and Field Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he got in for
All right.
for ASU, Angelo State University.
Cool.
Yeah. I think that's where he initially
Wait, where
broke
is?
records and stuff.
I don't know where that
So
is.
how far could you throw?
It's
In Angelo.
in Texas.
Oh, it's in Texas.
What'd
Okay.
you say?
How far could you throw?
The farthest I ever threw a woman's discus was like, now they do it in meters, but mine was measured in feet.
Mm-hmm.
I think my personal record was 127 feet, something like that. And then in shot put, I threw maybe like around 38 to 40 feet.
I can probably throw something like 3 feet in front.
It's a big technique, though. Like your whole body is used to throw it.
I mean, that's pretty damn impressive. That the discus is almost a fourth of a football field, and the shot put is like over 10 meters. That's pretty impressive.
Thank you.
10 meters.
That's what I think.
I went to state. I went
Golf.
to nationals because we ended up going to throw in New Orleans when I was in high school. Yeah, so I got 7th, I think, in the world or in the nation for shot put, but it was like a lighter shot put, and it was like a younger age group. I don't think I ever went back after that.
That was your tipping point of like, okay, I've reached the top. This is it. I'm done.
Yeah, and then I became a cheerleader, and then I immediately went straight back to track.
and now I'm teaching you golf. Life is funny, isn't it?
Yeah. I like sports. I just can't watch them. I like to do sport.
Cheerleading.
I feel that. I also struggle to watch sports. I mean, I think the only sport I ever really got into watching is soccer, and that's just because I'm biased.
Yeah.
You played soccer
Adam's
for like
brother plays soccer.
Yeah.
like you played soccer for a while, so
I think I played soccer when I was like 5. I was on the small fries team. And I cried when I didn't get the ball, and then I just never did it again. I was like 5.
I also cried when I didn't get the ball, and I was like, so.
I mean, it's better than being benched for like 2 years of football because you suck at being a wide receiver.
That's true.
I think you were just also very thin.
I was a frail boy.
When you were on a football field.
I was like,
that's why I play golf, because it's an individual sport.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah, he stuck to one thing and then got really good at it.
him.
I like mini golf. Mini golfing's fun.
Me too.
Adam, if we ever get big enough, we have to have an episode of something where you just take me golfing and you just watch me eat the grass every time.
That's me every time.
I would love to. Hell, I'll
Like
do
at
that for free
Topgolf,
right now.
I throw a fit at Topgolf like I'm a toddler because I can't hit the ball. And he's like, "Are you looking at the ball?" I'm like, "No, I'm not looking at the ball." It's like, "How are you gonna hit the ball without looking at it?"
Really, you gotta
It's
feel
hard.
it. Yeah, no, I have that same problem too. I've only been to Topgolf like twice maybe, and every single time like the last time I went, I threw a fit and I just like picked up the ball and threw it as far as I could because I can't hit it. I don't know what it is, but you know, my technique.
I had a couple good shots and I was feeling really proud of myself, and then I got 2 into my head, and then I missed the ball like 3 times, and I was like, "Screw this. I can't do it anymore." So I just hit it to where like just barely backswinged like a putt, but hard just to get it off the platform.
Oh.
I was like, "Please help me."
Yeah, that was kind of.
It was
I can't-
embarrassing because we were with his family, and I was like, "Wow, why did I just do that?"
Yeah, it didn't help that I wasn't hitting the ball great either. God, I haven't swung club in like a year, and it really showed.
Well, you know, actually, I think I'm a professional Wii golfer.
Okay, I agree with that. You can be a professional Wii golfer. Did you hit the 2,000 mark or whatever?
Yeah, I remember like I really perfected those Wii sports.
Me too. The bowling was my favorite. Bowling and tennis.
That was everyone's favorite.
It was
Everyone's
so
favorite.
good.
Especially when you chuck the ball backwards and everyone does that spin. You're like,
Yeah.
wow! You're like,
Yeah, well, actually, you know what, boxing. I never got into boxing. I could never do it.
that was my favorite. The boxing.
I liked watching people do it.
Yeah.
Actually, the baseball was fun. I like the baseball.
No.
I found cheese on it. If you just flick the controller like that, it throws like a 98-mile-an-hour fastball.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
I
That'll
would
do
make
it.
my brother cry all the time because I don't want to do that. I'm like, screw you. I want to win.
Yeah.
Ivy knows
I
my
just
brother.
recently
She
got
tells
rid
a
of-
true story.
Yeah, I just recently got rid of my Nintendo Wii. I had it forever.
I'm still
just
mad at
because
you.
I
for
never
that.
touched it, and then now I regret it.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing is I'm such a hoarder with those types of things because it's like you never know if you're gonna need it in the future. Like my mom got rid of my Game Boy, and I was so angry because I had some like, voice games, and I still like go think back to it. And I'm like, you know what? I wish I still had my Game Boy. Like, so I hoard all of those things.
Yeah, Adam found a bunch of his in his parents' storage or something, or maybe their attic. So we brought home. I have my old pink DS, and we have the two of the square, which Game Boy Advance.
SP. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Adam, you have some of the original Game Boys, I think.
I
think just maybe one, like the Target one.
Yeah. But my mother did the same thing when they moved out of their house 2 houses ago. I was helping sell it, so I was helping clean it up for showings. Then I'd take the dogs and abscond for a little while. And my mom comes up to me and she has this huge box, like the Xerox box, and she goes, "Hey, do you want this?" And I said, "Yes," because it's labeled PS2. That is mine. I play it every night in my room. She goes, "Well, I'm just going to give it away." I go, "No, I want that. What are you doing?" And she's like, "Okay, fine." And then I couldn't find it 3 days later.
No.
Still not very happy about that. But that's what brought my journey into emulation to a full circle.
Yeah, I remember when we were talking about that for the first time.
I know. So the PS2 emulation works great on this PC, but what's cool about the PC I have now is that I can do PlayStation 3 emulation.
Dude, PC, this is gonna go over the girls' heads for sure, but like PS3 emulation on the PC.
How dare you?
I feel attacked.
Do you care about how software is rendered through a CPU? No.
Assuming. Stop assuming that I'm not gonna. Of course, I don't care, but I'm just saying, stop assuming.
Yeah, I don't give a crap. But I maybe would have.
Oh, but now that you've said it, I don't. Yeah, it's amazing how far we've come technology wise for that. Because like Adam, a couple years ago, like before, like from the point that you started PS3 emulating, a couple years ago from there, I wanted to emulate Modern Warfare 2, excuse me.
Right.
Because I never played it when I was a kid because we didn't have a PlayStation. It ran. It didn't run. It didn't run.
It ran by not running.
Yes, exactly. So it's like, wow, we've come a long way since then, and I'm really proud of it.
I was able to mod my copy of NCAA 14. I modded it, and it was able to update with new uniforms and new stadiums and all that. It's so cool. I'm sorry, Issa, I cut you off. What were you saying?
No. I technically interrupted. I do care. I used to have the emulator for my phone for the Game Boy, and I played all the Pokemon games.
Oh right, yeah, I forgot about that. People got really into emulating in like 2014, 13, something around then.
Yeah, so how dare you assume?
Listen, I was talking like technicality stuff, like things about how the CPU's gonna how the CPU renders out the like the hardware for the PS3, because it technically has to simulate the hardware for it too.
Yeah, it gets kind of it gets a little hot.
Yeah, very.
I've had to stop playing it so much. PlayStation 2 works great though.
Because it's super. It's well defined and it's actually super easy to emulate.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it really is, and you can find all those ISOs are free anywhere. First simulation was the banned version of Flappy Bird.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
I sucked so hard at that game.
I was in the middle of that. Wait, wasn't that the game that got made and sold for like a couple $1,000s on phones that still like had it?
Yeah, people sold their phones on eBay like that had it on there because the guy deleted it from the App Store, and like people were killing each other for that game. I remember like seeing the news where like some kid killed his brother because the guy like he ruined his Flappy Bird like high score.
What?
Yeah, no, it was crazy. And I thought I saw something that like the creator ended up like killing himself, but I don't think that's actually true.
No, I don't think so.
Jeez.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up right now.
Flappy Bird?
Yeah, no, because it became
he got so much flack for taking it off the App Store.
Yeah.
Yeah, he unalived himself.
Wait, what?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I was right.
Wait,
okay.
what? Hold on.
I like it was this whole thing because he felt guilty about creating the game because people were killing each other, and then
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Hoax. Looks like hoax.
damn, you know what? I had my moment.
I mean, you
Sorry.
had me fooled for a second.
I was fooled. I wasn't even gonna look it up.
Well, I like yeah. Okay, well,
Okay, no, he did not
Oh, thanks,
unalive
Adam, for looking
himself.
it up.
He is not
thanks for
unalived. He is alive.
in my
Yeah.
drinks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plot twist. He's watching this. Like what?
Yeah.
I hope not. I hope
I'm
not.
so sorry.
Yes, we're very sorry.
My bad.
Sorry.
I took 2 more scrolls and it said hoax. I was like, oh right. Okay.
Saying the first emulation was the banned version of Flappy Bird on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Dax Shepard, Mr. Dax Shepard, let us know that that was their beginnings for the emulation story that they've got.
Yeah.
Man, I love technology. I love it so much. I just want it to get better. I want it to get better every day.
I was
I
actually
also want a PS5, but that's not going to happen. So,
too many scalpers.
yeah, God.
I was actually
yeah.
having
Oh, scalpers are the worst.
their Nintendo recently, and I saw this on Young Yeah, Adam. So you can go check him out for it. But apparently there is a paywalled Breath of the Wild thing. I don't remember specifically what it was, but Nintendo paywalled something Breath of the Wild related behind an amiibo. Yeah, like you have to buy the amiibo and then use
Okay.
it on the Switch to be able to unlock the content. And like day one, people were scalping the amiibo like immediately.
Wow, I mean, people suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Really
saw this
suck.
thing that like so I think it was Nike that created shoes that were supposed to help like disabled people.
Mhm.
It's supposed to make them easier for them to like put their shoes on. Like they didn't have to bend down. Like they just slip their foot in and it kind of like I don't know. It
Mhm.
yeah.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, and scalpers like completely bought all of their stock and were selling them for like 6 times the original price.
That is criminal.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I'm the crappy person here because the first thing I thought of was the Back to the Future shoes they made. My bad.
Andrew, it's not for people who lost their limbs. It's for like people in wheelchairs. Like I don't know.
Would have
brand-
mobility issues.
Yeah, mobility issues. I
Listen,
cannot.
Andrew, the best shoes for people who have lost limbs is Tim's. You get some Timberlands on your feet, you know, you're all good, except there's no feet.
God.
Jesus.
Anyway,
I'm gonna get on that very poorly made joke. I'm gonna get more water.
well, Nike
Okay.
gave my legs back. I don't know.
I've got a question for Issa.
Okay.
So is this your first time watching Breaking Bad?
It is my first time watching Breaking Bad. Yeah.
Do you like it so far?
Okay, so I thought it was pretty slow to start. I mean, because I tried to watch it years ago when it was popular, because Henry was telling me to watch it for a really long time, and I just thought that it was kind of boring at first. Like I couldn't see the appeal to it, but Seth actually got me to start it again recently, and once I hit season 3, like when Gus was introduced,
Oh yeah.
that's when everything like I got really into it. And so I'm actually kind of having trouble finishing the 5th season right now, just because I think it's because like I know it's gonna end, and I don't know how it's gonna end, but I'm really hoping for Skylar to die. I don't know if that's mean, but
No one say
She's
no
annoying.
I
one
think we all
say
agree with that one.
Yeah,
She
no.
sucks.
no one say anything.
yeah,
We all agree.
I'm with you on
I
that.
just
for
find her
sure.
character annoying.
she's so irritating, and
I know. I know.
Yeah, I hate to say that I kind of sympathize with her a little bit now, especially seeing Walt's descent into madness.
She looks like Woody Harrelson.
Oh my god, she does, dude. I saw that tweet or like whatever, and I cannot unsee it. Every time she pops up onto the screen, I'm just like, oh my god, you are Woody Harrelson on. Like, oh god, it's just so.
Like, what up, Tallahassee? What you doing?
You're in the wrong show. Yeah, no, she's so irritating, and I hate to say that Marie is also gotten less irritating to me. She was my least favorite character when the show started. However, Saul Goodman is my favorite.
He's got a spinoff.
Yeah, I know.
Also,
yeah, I added it to my list.
It's okay.
I've never watched that. To be fair, I've never watched Better Call Saul. To be fair, but I did watch Breaking Bad like twice, all the way through, and it was so good.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Like I'm like halfway through I'm a little over halfway through the last season, and Hank just found the journal in Walt's bathroom, where the one from Gail.
I know who you're talking about.
Dedicated.
Right, okay.
And it has that quote in it.
Yeah, it has the like my second favorite WW, and I'm like, Walt, you idiot, like
idiot. Yeah.
like, I hate it because I had this discussion with my dad because I don't know, like I'm really into dark TV shows. Like I don't know if you guys have seen Hannibal, but
Yup.
yeah, okay. I love Hannibal. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. I try to recommend it to everybody that I know, but like it's very dark, so a lot of people won't get into it. And my parents were trying to watch it with me, but they had to stop halfway through season 2 because they were like, "Oh, I don't like this show. It's like it's glamorizing this like villain.
Yeah.
He's gonna win, like whatever." And but it's a show. It's not like it's real life. Like it's okay. Like who cares,
Yeah.
And
It's an anti-villain show.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if I care if Walt gets away with it or not. I just hate when it's like the stupid mistakes, because Walt is such a smart guy. He's made so many genius decisions, like moves. He's like surprised me multiple times throughout the show, and for him to get caught because he decided to keep a fucking journal from a guy that he killed is so aggravating to me. However, at the same time, it's kind of nice because Gail's death was undeserved. He was the only good character in that show. He was so pure, and they just killed him. Oh yeah. Thank you, Andrew, for your comments. I'm not horny for serial killers.
I do love true crime though. It like fuels a fire in me.
Yeah, are you saying?
Adam.
I take it as survival tip.
Yes.
Small update. The guy that I was complaining about earlier, he got it done.
Oh, good.
He got it done.
Thank you for taking the focus away from true crime. I can't do true crime. What?
Oh, did he try to post more fucking batch files in the chat? No batch files. No batch files. No, Andrew. Not allowed. No batch files.
Tattoos. Which line? Which line did it try to bite, or did it bite, Andrew? What language was it in?
The bug bit.
That's the question. That's the real question there.
Aren't there only 2 of his that he has now? Right now? It's
no. He got 3 more, right? The French.
The French one.
Did it immediately surrender?
His leg just gave out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make the joke. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Could have been a French mosquito.
What?
It could have been a French mosquito. Maybe it recognized that, and it was like, "Oh, we gotta fight this."
Oh no.
One of
Oh,
my
jeez.
podcasts posted, so I'm getting 3 more this week. Man, I have had tattoo fever for like a good year now.
You're telling me, dude, I work next to a tattoo shop.
Yeah, there have been a lot of times where it's like I've gone out drinking and I'm like, this is the night, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm just gonna go get another one, but I gotta refrain.
I don't think I like any piece of art enough to put it on my body for the rest of my life. Honestly.
Oh.
But that's
Yeah.
just me.
I guess like I don't really care though. I think I mean, my tattoos are kind of stupid, so and I've gotten so tired of like people asking what the like noticeable ones or the visible ones mean. So I just like my next tattoo that I want to get is a smiley face that I think it says like what was it? I forgot what it was. I think it was like life sucks. Oh yeah, it's life sucks. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm just kind of into.
I didn't know where you were going with that one for a second. I thought you were gonna do the stereotype of the smiley face with the bullet hole in it.
What?
You know the smiley face with the bullet in the head logo?
No.
I'll show you later.
You want to talk about bad tattoos? I can find a video real quick. Ivy knows which one I'm talking about.
There,
do.
The Juggalo.
Oh God, yeah, okay.
there are plenty of bad tattoos, but hearing Juggalo makes me not want to know.
I'll just give you a rundown. This ICP dude, fan, got clown makeup tattooed on his face, and through
He's a
TikTok,
juggalo, yeah.
yep, he's documenting his journey to get it all removed.
Oh,
It looks awful. Like he has it on his eyelids, man.
I'm scared of getting tattoos because I'm so like I'm an artsy person. So like, what if I end up hating that, and then I'm like, oh, I have to get it removed, and then that's just a constant cycle. I really like Inkbox. Adam, have you ever tried the Inkbox?
No, because you won't let me.
I'll let you. Inkbox is I think I've done it a couple of times. It's fun. They're like temporary tattoos, but they last for like a week or two.
Look at this dude.
I like them. I
no.
want to get some more.
No.
He looks
Everybody
like
look
a
at that.
baby in that picture too.
Oh,
Oh, I know.
like
Like he's got facial hair, so obviously he's not a baby, but he looks like a baby.
hold on. I'm gonna real quick.
Oh yeah, they can't see it.
That is what we're looking at right now. That is. Oh man.
Oh,
I'm not
bad
seeing
for
the
this
same
guy.
thing you're seeing.
That is
What?
awful.
I don't think
Oh.
I'm seeing the same things you're seeing.
See, Ivy, the thing is, you're totally right. He looks like a baby in that, but the thing is, he has a goatee, and it looks
and it's
so
long.
it looks so out of place.
he really looks 12 years old, but then
It
he's
looks-
got this 3-inch goatee. It's horrible.
It looks so out of place because it's just like somebody super glued a bunch of hair to his chin.
I know.
It does.
God.
It's unsettling. Who tattooed that face?
Oh,
I feel bad for
Oh my
this guy, but at
God.
least he's trying to turn his life around, you know?
yeah. You know what?
He's trying. He is documenting getting it removed, but man, poor guy. Idiot. Oh, God.
See, I never understood the face tattoo thing. Like, there are people who die by, like, they'll die on that hill saying that face tattoos are acceptable. I'm all for the, like, tattoo acceptance stuff. Like, I want a tattoo in the future as well. It's just, like, there's a certain point past the neck that you just don't do. It's not a good idea.
I agree. I do like neck and face is off limits for me.
My neck. My back, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I would never get my face tattooed. I'm scared to get a regular tattoo. Not because I don't think I can handle the pain or anything. It's just I'm scared I'm gonna hate it in like 2 days. You know?
Well,
Yeah,
that's
I
when
mean,
you get something that means something to you then.
Like your boyfriend's
Yeah.
name.
I would never
Don't
tattoo
do-
anyone's
don't
name
do
on my
that.
body ever.
I
Don't do
hate that.
names.
I hate that thing that I don't think that tattoos have to mean anything.
Well, what I'm referring to is for her fear, like that she's not gonna
Okay.
like it. You know, if she gets something that means something to her, there's
I
there's something behind that, as opposed to just whatever. Like, if you remember, Charles Issa, my old boss from like a few years ago, his dad has the coordinates of his children tattooed on his chest, and it's a good conversation starter for people who meet him and they're in the pool setting or something and they see the tattoo and they're like, oh, what's that? And it's like an aw thing for people to like hear about, you know.
I'm gonna go grab a beer. I'll be right back.
Andrew, you better not. He said
Yeah.
Adam and Henry are getting tattoos of my face on them, whether they want to it or not.
No, I'm not.
on board. I'm
Yes, I
so
don't have a
clearly
choice,
not on
yeah.
board.
Don't worry.
Yeah, there you go.
Um,
Andrew, at that point, if it's on my cheeks, I'm gonna just call you the Queen of Valhalla from now on. Wait, hold on. I think I got that one wrong. No, I'm the Queen of Valhalla. There we go.
Oh yeah, like okay, I like my forearm tattoo, for example. I hate it, honestly. Like it wasn't the tattoo I'd originally gone into the shop to get. I went in for a completely different one, and then I changed my mind last second. Got in first a different tattoo and a different location. So, and I get asked about it all the time. I get like everyone's always like, "Oh, what does that mean? Oh, what is that? What does that mean? What does that mean?" And I hate it because I'm like, stop asking me. Like, I don't know anymore. Like, I want my story every single time someone asks me.
You
And
should just make up insane stuff and just tell them something crazy every time.
yeah,
Just to make them stop asking.
Is that the one
Yeah.
that looks like the Deathly Hallows one?
kind of, I guess.
It-
It's like if you look at it long enough, like you'll see what you see what it is. It's just that people, I don't know, they ask and whatever. But then I also did what you're not supposed to do and get matching tattoos with your best friend, and so I have that on my foot. But however, even though like you'd think that I'd hate it, but I don't care. Like it's to me, it's just like not a big deal. I don't really care, you know. Because I'm no longer friends with the person I got the matching tattoo with. So, but I think it's hilarious because I got Adventum tattooed on my foot, which we thought, I will say we were high when we got it. So, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh God. Ignore that. Henry, don't mom and dad can't watch this one.
Whoopsie.
Okay. Yeah, we were so we got that, and immediately after we got it tattooed, I realized it actually meant coming and not adventure. So
I laugh every time you tell this story.
yeah, explaining that one to people is always like, oh God, like how do I even go into like explaining this one? Because obviously it's COMING,
Mhm.
but it can be taken the wrong way.
More often than not,
Yeah.
it is funnier to take it the wrong way.
I know. Yeah. Like I personally don't care. I think it's hilarious now. After I was a little embarrassed, but now I just like think back in it and laugh. But explaining it to strangers is the thing. Like having to explain to oh my gosh. I went to
Andrew.
Do not repeat that. I missed half of that story too.
oh my God, do you know what though? I could use it to my advantage because when I started selling feed pics,
Yeah, gives you a leg up.
Oh no.
yeah, right. I mean, it's gotta be a thing for me.
Oh man.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I like when I met my Seth's parents for the first time. His mom asked me about my tattoo, and I immediately like blanked. Like I was like, how do I explain this one? And so I remember like kind of like changing the subject or a little bit so I didn't have to really
Explain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was embarrassing. That was the one time where I was like, man, I wish I could just crawl into myself and die.
Me in every public place ever.
That's true. That does happen.
Adam, you don't have any tattoos, Adam, do you?
Nope. I would like to get a few, but like I said, I don't know what I'd get. And they're expensive.
They are. Yes, they are.
By the way, when I went downstairs, I poured myself a Guinness and I gave Ivy a sip. She about puked.
I will pull that up.
That's awful.
Issa, where did you post the our cousin's artwork? Is it in Blart for Life?
Yes.
Oh,
It is.
yeah, I saw that.
Yes.
It was awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so if you're ever in France, our 18-year-old cousin is an insane tattoo artist. Like, if you go through his Instagram and look at the stuff that he's done,
I have it pulled up on stream. On stream. It is, my goodness.
That's incredible.
Yeah, dude, it is beautiful. It is unbelievably beautiful.
yeah, no, his stuff is crazy.
Yeah.
He doesn't have it on his Instagram page because this one's more for his work advertisement. But on Facebook, he got a tattoo of our uncle, his grandpa, on his thigh, and it is.
Is Julio?
I have to find it. I'll try to find it.
People who portraits are just a different kind of talented. That is just such a different eye.
Issa, was it Julio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like this portrait, I gotta find it. You guys have. It is absolutely insane. I mean, and see, like, this is the kind of stuff that I think is, like, I should definitely have gone to a higher quality tattoo artist, but
mind you, Daryl, yes, he's been drawing that way since like 14. But mind you, I'll say this a little angry. Issa and my mom and my dad, they all have artistic ability. My dad can draw, my mom can paint, Issa can kind of do both. I got none of that shit. However, on my dad's side of the family, in one child in particular, our Uncle Julio, the late Uncle Julio, he was a very famous artist in Cuba. He has an entire memorial in the memorial. His tombstone is his own memorial, essentially. It was a piece of art that he did that the family put onto the tombstone for him.
That's cool.
And
That is cool.
It's a giant wire sculpture of him and his brother riding a motorcycle, because almost every single one of our uncles on my dad's side has died to motorcycle accidents and or cycling, which was his case. But if obviously you'll never be able to see it unless you somehow manage to go there, but in his home in Cuba, he has an entire room painted. It is unbelievable. It's painted floor to roof with just like angelic artwork. Like I can't even begin to like iterate what it looks like. And that entire side of the family is just musically talented, artistically talented. Like I am very jealous. I am very jealous that I did not get that ability.
That's so cool. My family's kind of that way, but like each member of my family is artistic in a different way.
Yep.
Like I do design work, and my mom is more like fine art. Like she can draw and do calligraphy like really, really well, and paint when she wants to.
Your dad can throw things.
Yeah, my dad can throw heavy things. But he does like design work too, but he likes the more technical side of stuff. And then my brother is musical, and he also does welding. So it's like a big, weird group of hobbies in my family.
Yeah, my family's none of that. My family's athletically and intellectually inclined, and that's about it. We didn't get any artistic.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
It's a good combo.
No, but when I tried to draw an art one class freshman year of high school. I almost failed because my drawings were so bad.
Oh, sad.
They're like, what is this supposed to be? I go, I don't know, man.
Stick
I
figure.
traced it. Just yeah.
Okay, I'm
I can't get what's up here onto paper, and that until the last few weeks was the same way with anything I did. I couldn't get my thoughts out.
That was the hardest part for school for me. We did like the whole fine art classes with like a nude model and everything. And it was so weird because they timed every drawing. So it was like you have to get your ideas down on paper the second you think of them. And it's the hardest thing to do because it's like, okay, I'm looking at a naked person that's in front of me in real life and you have to focus and it's hard. And then you also have to try to get their form on paper. So you just have to scribble really
This
until
is
it looks good.
this is college, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to have a
Sorry.
naked person in front of a bunch
No,
of minors.
I just didn't catch it. I was like, what happened?
No, it was weird though because it was like my freshman year. So I was only like 20. No, maybe like 18.
18.
It was
I would be
weird.
like- I would be like 20.
20. Sorry, no,
maybe?
I meant like 18. It was weird.
Yeah, see, Ivy, those are like that's the kind of stuff I'm the same way where like I don't think I could see like I could never sit in on those types of classes just because I get so embarrassed from those types of things that I wouldn't even be able to look at the person because I felt like I was doing something wrong, you know?
Yeah, and what's hard is it was graded, so you had to do it, and it was so forced, and I was like, oh my god, it's so messed up. Adam, that's what it felt like. It felt like you had to like not look at them or like you couldn't make eye contact, but then you had to draw their eyes, so you have to make eye contact. It's weird.
Oh gosh,
Hey,
yeah.
look at me. Look at me. We're in this together. We can do this. We got this. I know you're
So
uncomfortable.
strange.
I'm more uncomfortable. Let's do it.
I don't mean to interrupt. I got the picture from Issa, so I'm gonna show it. This is
Okay.
our late uncle Julio. What a
Wow,
portrait,
that's so
man.
good.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is so cool.
It is
love
really
it.
cool.
Incredible.
It is really cool. Oh man. No, it's so cool. I'm very jealous. Anyway, nude modeling. Can't do it.
I couldn't do it. Ivy tried to give me that compliment the other day. She goes, "You should be an art model." I go, "Huh."
I actually wanted to, like back when I was more in shape. I actually wanted to for a little bit, just to like trial it out, because I always heard like
It
weird
takes a
stories.
special kind of person. Like
It
you
really does.
try
Yeah.
it's so strange. And the teacher like poses you. So sometimes you can be in a weird position for a long time because they'll give you several tries at a certain pose.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you're naked, so if you're cold,
Good luck.
you're gonna have some issues. Yeah.
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 It's really weird.
Well, my best friend's roommate is actually she nude models for their for LSU, and
Cool.
yeah, she gets paid like hella money for that too. So
So
it's
they'll pay the shit out of you.
it's a good gig, but like man, I mean, but it's very fitting for her. She definitely has a like she's very like outgoing. She's not
Like it fits her personality.
Yeah, it fits her personality. Like she's not shy by any means. So, but like I personally could never do that. Like
I
I,
Yeah. No, I remember the model I had. One of the models that I had to work with was very artsy herself, and she was like, she would look at the drawings every now and then, like, oh my god, please don't look. It's so awkward when you look. And she had like purple pubes and everything, so she was one of those people, you know.
Thank you for the
She
follow,
was super, very, very outgoing.
Regan. Appreciate you. Thank you for showing the support. And thank you, Daryl, from earlier. I had to try to find a point. I couldn't interject, so I just yep, there we go.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I didn't want to talk about nude modeling anymore.
It's good, yeah. Change the subject.
So
and
it's
I was
Topo
thinking the same.
So good for
doing the
Twitch.
other.
Do y'all want to watch a video?
No,
ever heard
I don't know. No, because when I went to go when I went to go check the posting for the videos for YouTube, the video that I showed, remember the money one?
Uh-huh.
Nope. Don't do it. No.
Oh, really?
That's
Okay.
that's a big no. No. We're not doing
Okay,
that.
so never mind. I was gonna show you a video of a guy getting his head clocked with the wine bottle, and it didn't work.
Even more reason to not.
I don't know if you guys have ever
Did you
heard
show me
something
that one? It sounds
I
like
did.
a metal baseball bat the first time because it doesn't break.
Oh my gosh.
really does.
Well,
That
because
sounds.
wine bottles are heavy, man.
Yeah,
Depending
yeah.
on the bottle, like some of them are really heavy. Like,
Well, you can kill someone with them. Yeah, like even just beer bottles, you can kill someone with a beer bottle.
yeah,
No.
message in a bottle.
No. No. No, Andrew.
Yeah.
Oh.
definitely.
Oh. Yeah,
Gosh.
horrible.
This is the greatest video I've ever watched.
No. No. I refuse. I refuse to even reminisce on that. To hell with it.
Like, have you seen that video of the guy in the gas station where he drops like a can on the floor, and then like the guy standing next to him kicks it, and so the guy picks it up and like smacks him in the face with it?
What?
You haven't seen? Oh my gosh, hold on, I gotta find it. That, like, oh gosh, it was so hard to watch the first time because the noise that it makes, like,
Link the Adam. Link the video for people in the chat so that they
Oh,
can,
in chat?
if they
Oh, okay.
if they would so choose to see it, go ahead and
I literally just googled guy hit, and then the first thing that came up was guy hits guy with twisted T.
just post the forward slash section. Just the forward slash. I'm assuming it's a YouTube video.
It's on Twitter.
Oh, it's on Twitter. Oh, no, I don't know.
Twitter.com and then all of that. Unrecognized command. Okay, never mind.
So- Hold on, let me.
I'll put it in our Discord. I'll put it in one of our regular channels. Or I'll put it in general.
Fair
It's funny. I think it's funny. I mean, genuinely. Which one did I show you last time, Ivy? Was it the Olive Garden in Mississippi?
What?
I'll be right back.
Okay. There was a video I had on here. I think I might have tried to play it the first episode, but like a giant brawl broke out at a Mississippi Olive Garden
I don't remember that.
with the people throwing the chair, and then one woman throws a chair, and another woman catches it, and then I
that
screamed,
one.
and then I screamed, "Oh my god!"
Oh my god, she caught it. Yeah, I know. I remember that.
Ivy hates the "Oh my god, she caught it" joke. I think it's hilarious.
He says it every 2 seconds. Every 2 seconds.
Okay, I have to watch this video.
Please do. It's great. I love
Oh
it.
man,
so
I have to
much.
change my Twitter password. I can't even watch it. Yeah.
Twisted Tea smack. Oh, I remember that video. Twisted Tea was like a big, got a huge marketing bump from that.
Seriously, yeah. I mean, it.
What happened? What happened? Tell me what happened.
Yeah. Okay, so the guy just punched the. Yo.
I wish we could show it on here. Damn it!
Oh. Damn.
What did I miss?
Did you hear the metal bat sound that came off of that bottle?
God. Yeah, man. What the heck?
What did I miss?
Hold on.
I'm not gonna open it because it'll go through.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You can watch it later. But
I'll watch it later.
Oh God. Ah. Okay. Okay. 3 times is enough. Wow, that's crazy.
3 times is enough, she says. That sounds like me.
Yeah, sorry, I have okay.
It's fun. Oh, that's hilarious. I love that video. I'll have to find that Olive Garden one at a later date.
I'm such a non-confrontational person. I'd hate to ever be in a situation where I had to like fight someone in real life. Like,
I became a very confrontational person after being a lot like you. when the people working on our building were stealing our electricity and our bill went up
yeah.
like $100.
Oh, holy crap.
And then I got
plugging in their power tools into our like backyard outlet.
Oh, I remember when that was happening.
Yeah.
Yes. They literally we're one of the only apartments with a gate. So they would just open our gate because we don't have a lock on it because they didn't provide one, and they have to just like come in whenever to do the lawn. So our gate, they literally just open it and walk in, plug in their tools, and work on the building as if we don't have to pay for that.
What?
Yeah. Yes, our bill was so ridiculously high. And so Adam had to finally go out there because before he went out there, I called the city, and they told me that yes, it's considered theft, because we have to pay for it. And I was like, okay, so, and then I called the police station instead of 911, and they said, yeah, that is illegal. And then Adam went out there and basically said, y'all better stop or else we're going to call the police because we just got confirmation from the city that it's theft. And then they never came back. Yeah.
They got done with their work real quick after that. So
yeah,
and then
they were straight up sitting in our grass and like in our backyard, like on our furniture and just chilling, smoking, spitting tobacco, like all over our stuff.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I know. How disrespectful. I'm like, we live here, right? Like the building's not empty. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, and then in October when I was in Ohio also, and then this is my further evolution to a very confrontational person when I need to be. My dad and I were on our way to the Columbus airport. We got a city over from where we were staying, and then we got rear-ended. I got whiplash pretty bad. Sure enough, I got out and screamed at that lady so hard. My dad had to like back me down. And my dad's usually the one that'll scream at people.
Wow.
He's like, "Are you good, Adam?" I go, "No! Get in the car." He's like, "You think you're being a little mean?" I'm like, "I learned it by watching you."
You're my dad.
Boogie woogie.
Yeah. I
You're my dad. Boogie woogie woogie.
What were you saying, Issa?
Oh, no, I was just like, I'm definitely a lot meaner than I was in, like, let's say high school. But I'm not confrontational enough to really, unless like I have like a few drinks in me, and then I'll definitely,
I'm pretty confrontational when I think a guy is being creepy. Like, that's something I've developed. If I think a guy's being creepy, I'll just turn around and be like, what?
I mean, that's
yeah.
that's a good.
What are you looking at?
That's a
Can I
good
help
defense
you?
to have, though.
I know it took me a long time to develop it too, because like after getting catcalled and stuff, it gets to you, and then you're like, you know what? I'm ready to fight at this point. So over it.
See, I wish I was confrontational in that sense because I used to work at a sports bar and I had a lot of like situations where like I wish I was confrontational, but I'm always so uncomfortable in those situations. Like, if people are drinking, I never know how they're going to react. And like, I mean, there was a time before we had bouncers where like after I got off of work at like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, I'd walk to my car, and like I remember there's this one time this guy had like followed me to my car, and
oh, that's scary.
Yeah, like I started carrying like pepper spray around after that.
Good.
It's just like, yeah, I never know how someone's gonna react, and I'm not that like strong of a person, I guess. So I don't know. I just can run fast if I need to.
I'm with Andrew on this one. Get a gun.
Yeah, I agree.
Just get a gun.
I get scared as soon as it becomes a little too close for comfort.
Okay.
Like if they're far away and I can see that they're being weird, just like visually, like verbally, I can say something like, "I see you. You're not being stealthy. I can see what you're doing." Or if someone takes a picture of you in public, I just be like, "Hey, I saw that." But there's a difference when they're like being creepy and trying to follow you to your car or something like that. That gets a little physical, and then I'd be scared.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I hate the fact that people take pictures. Like I saw this video where this girl got she got on tape this guy filming her doing like squats at the gym.
It's always the gym. That's why
Yeah.
I signed up for a gym with the women's section that the men can't go in because
Yeah,
I'm always paranoid.
Yeah, I'm totally with you. Like more gyms are like that are opening up, and I know what is it? There's one off of 75 that does it. That has just a women's area. So I might start going there like instead, but because honestly, some people are just
I mean,
too much.
the TFAM that I used to work at had a women's only room, but it was like almost never used. So
Yeah, I mean, but also how adequately stocked is it?
I mean,
Because
it had machines adequately stocked in the sense that, like, you had weights from like as low as 10 to as high as 200 in there, and then you had dumbbells that like were any other dumbbell.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like I should point out real quick. I'm sorry. Ivy's laptop died.
So
oh,
oh no,
I don't know if she'll be with us for the rest of the show, but
she can come hang out with you, Adam.
no.
Fair enough.
fair enough. Yeah, I mean, not all like girls feel the need to work out separately, so it's not. I guess it's not really.
I think it's a good option.
Yeah, it's definitely a good option to have for those who want to.
Hey,
Back.
I think she's on her phone.
Sorry, my laptop died.
Yep, it's all good.
Gosh.
Well, is there anything else we wanted to talk about before we end the show today? Henry, Issa, Ivy, anything?
No.
This has been a really chill show, though. This has been a really chill show. I like it.
Yeah.
This one and the last one were pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, right. I've got.
Oh, yes. We forgot that.
Let me go grab it.
Yes, go grab it, friend. Go grab it.
Last week I announced that my EP is in progress. My first thing I've ever put out on my own musically. And I have a story about what I'm about to show you. Give me 1 second.
Yes, come back to it. In the meantime, for anyone who might be following us, I'll obviously reiterate on this later, but YouTube channel's finally up and running. We're gonna post the videos. We got everything settled on there. I am personally working on the clips for it. So if there's a specific clip or something, if you go back and watch our older stuff, and you feel like it's clip worthy, let me know. You know, where I'm trying to make sure that it all gets done.
What's happening?
Nothing. I'm just plugging YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
All of this clip worthy.
So for the entirety of the pandemic, my guitar rig has basically sat untouched and empty, which means I had no pedals on my board, nothing. But yesterday, and it took me 2 hours.
Oh my God.
It's so heavy.
Oh my God.
It's so heavy. It is so heavy. I'm gonna put it down. But that's just the first step, is getting everything ready. So we are in progress. I heard somebody say they thought it was a joke, that I was making an EP, but no, it's happening. That's my proof.
Yeah.
God damn, this thing is heavy.
Adam, whenever you get your EP going and I get my hand pan, we gotta do collab.
Oh no. I'm down.
Completely different genres of music.
You can mix the two. You can mix the two.
But aren't you doing rock, Adam?
Sure.
Sure. Well, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I'm actually really excited for this whole thing to come out. I made progress on paring down the list of covers I want to do this week. I wanted to do something from Henry American Slang, because you like that album so much.
Hey, you know what?
I'm not doing reggae chat.
No reggae.
Sorry, it was in the show notes. I knew we had to get to something, but do we have anything else we want to talk about from any of you? Ivy? Ivy?
I'm good. I just don't want you to echo back into my mic.
Well, thank you. All right. Well, I have to go mute.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is the problems we have in this office.
Yeah.
But I think if we're all good, we can go ahead and call it.
Yeah. I feel like it was a good evening. I look forward to this every week. It's a good time.
I do too. It's been a very good time.
Yes.
So, real quick, I know Henry already plugged YouTube, but our socials are up as well. We'll have those links in the YouTube chat. I'm sure we'll have them on our Twitch board, whatever it's called, here in the next few weeks.
Yes.
By the way, Henry, thank you for controlling YouTube.
Hey, it's little by little. I
Right.
have all the clips on my side now, so it's now my job to take care of that. So I'll try to find the time to do it. Here.
Okay.
But yeah.
Cool. I want to throw in a special shout out to Ivy again for doing all of our graphics, all of our branding. Huge help.
Ivy.
Ivy.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
You're welcome.
I will post her portfolio page and all of the descriptions for the YouTube channel. Once we update everything as well on that side and all the other social medias, I will also do that on that side. I don't
have anything else.
No.
Ivy.
Touched all our bases.
Also, thank you, Ivy and Issa, for coming on today.
Yes.
It was
No
a blast.
problem. Thanks for having me.
It was a good
welcome.
time. It was a good time.
fun.
Yeah.
I'll come back when I finish Breaking Bad.
Yeah, we got to talk about the ending, and then you have to watch El Camino. Really
I'll do it after, yeah.
Ooh.
sweet.
Special
I
announcement.
liked it.
Special announcement.
What?
Adam, I have kept this a secret from you because I'm normally the one who orchestrates the guests for this.
Okay.
So he has been very blinded by this, but we have the next episode. Henry and guests teach Adam Warhammer.
What? Oh God!
So I'm gonna
have to start drinking for that episode.
Yeah, there we go. That's the spirit.
I can't wait to just be completely confused for 2 hours.
So I have a couple of guys lined up for it. They are relatively knowledgeable about it. I have prepped everything for that, so I am very excited to see what your reaction to the Warhammer universe will be.
All I know right now is fire.
Hmm.
That's about it. And
Alright.
a little bit of Vermintide we played. Are
Yes.
we jumping on games tonight?
That's up to the ladies and what they want to do as far as if they're joining us. If not, we can round everybody up for some insurgency because that's some good
Okay.
shit.
All right. Well, if
I'll play games if y'all want to.
cool.
We'll orchestrate it in a little bit. But yeah,
My Mac is incapable of playing games. So but I'm going back to I gotta finish Breaking. So thanks.
Okay.
Thanks for having me on. It was a good
Yeah.
time.
Thanks for coming
take
on.
care.
Cool.
Alrighty. Check on Henry's Twitch at Verderon or mine at Radio Violence to see if we're going to be able to stream afterwards. When we get going a little more, it'll become a little more scheduled and concrete. But for right now, just check back on there.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
definitely. I think that's it. So we will see you next week, next Monday at around 6:00, same time, same place, same boys.
Hey boys.
All right. Henry, do you have anything you want to plug before we get out of here?
We are all set, my friend.
All right. We'll see you next week. And YouTube, we'll see you very, very soon. All right. Bye, everybody.
Excuse me. Sorry. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.